realms. Tried again on stage 13 and put together a team for it, but unfortunately they're not high enough. I was pretty sure that they were not high enough level to really do anything, and threw a little bit of XP into them and what promotions I could manage and things like that. And it's not sufficient, even remotely, unfortunately. But the team that I stuck together was Wrath, Arrogance, Dao Chen, Laurel, Amari, Maul, Aona, I, Xena, and Hollow. I think that's going to be my best group to try it with. Trying to get a little bit of stuff to, I don't know, try to level these guys up a little bit more. It's not great, I'll tell you that right now. I think Aona is the next one I'm trying to get up. I mean, at least a little bit. So she got to level 39 out of 40 of the current maxes. I'm not going to be able to star her up or anything, I don't think. So it's just going to have to be what it is, and it's not sufficient. However, I thought I would come and maybe start off another, like, XP raid. If I can click buttons good. You never know with me. So we'll start this and put it in the background as we go and do other things. And I'll try to remember to keep coming back occasionally, starting another XP raid, because yeah, it's like that, you know? Let's see if we have anything in here. I've collected it recently, as you can tell. So, hey Jibba Jabba, how you doing? Happy New Year. Hey Dill, how you? We got 350 coins, 200 XP potions, 1 stamina, and 3 mithril from that. It is 7:21 p.m. here. What time is it in your place? Alright, so let's see here. I think that just got completed while I was wandering around. 750 gold, 12,700 XP potions, and 1 gray guy. So, may as well. I mean, I guess I can start another one. It's, I've been doing just the 1x1 XP raid because, first of all, I don't have a lot of stamina. I'll have to use some more to get things moving, but also because it doesn't use up my auto fight chances, which I'm kind of saving for a rainy day, you know. Rainy day in question being whenever I want to win one of these Oracle trials. Alright, now, hop back over here. I know we've got this going right now. It's a temporary thing. It's a hero's visit. Loris's quest. There's only 2 quests in this, so I figure we knock this out pretty fast. Clear the stage to complete the quest. So, Scorched Devourer has Fiery Carnage. The Scorched Devourer periodically swings his blazing blade, dealing massive damage to surrounding units one time. Rekindle the Emperor. Upon death, the Scorched Devourer will be reborn in Nether Flames, guiding them to swirl around and deal continuous damage to surrounding enemies over time. Control immunity is learned to crowd immune. He's not alone. He's immune to all crowd control effects except slow. A formidable warrior raised by the Netherworld, said to have emerged from the scorching inferno of hatred and resurrected repeatedly to the power of raging flames. So we have Scorched Devourer, zombies, Mutant Zrot, Skeleton Fighters, Scaled Komodo, Skeleton Warrior, and Elite Skeleton Archer. Now let's go ahead into here and see what we want to do. It says, innocent lives are being harmed. Please send your fighters to unite with us and eliminate the threat entirely. Alright, let's fight it. It thinks we should have at least 316,289 BP for this. We have 337,857 BP, so let's go ahead and change this out. This looks terrible. Okay, terrible is a strong word, but it looks pretty rough. We had some guys in here that I think are no longer necessary. Looks like we only have 1 portal to defend, and they have 3 that are going to pop up with guys. So that's what we're looking at. Let's move some of these out and put in some different guys, you know? Hey, you know what? We're trying out Maul, so we may as well throw her. Let's put some new folks in, give them a chance, see what they can do. have no idea if there are going to be very many melee spots for them. I'll go ahead and stick the Nye in, have some tried and true, and I think I'll remove somebody. Who am I going to remove? Maybe we trade Autumn for Dao Chan. Okay, that looks a lot better, I think. Give that a go and see how it looks. It definitely also raised the BP to do that of our team. Alright, so here comes some right out the gate. As expected, right? So we'll just do the norm here for now and change accordingly as things change. I think I want an eye out next, actually. Seems to make sense. And we'll just stick her here like this. Brienne could do some good probably up here, where she has a very large range to hit. We could stick Phelan out next. She, of course, always has a pretty massive range. I don't have Dao Chan out yet because it's unnecessary, really. I think I want to put Phelan here. We still have room for 4 deployables. And so, how about Maul? We haven't. I guess we stick her out probably, and then Maul. Seems like that'll make sense, right? Where all can we put the fighters? Go up to it. One thing to note is that this guy here, this Edrin, he can hit a long ways ahead of him. So what if we just stick him, I don't know, right here, right here. How about right here? You just can't quite hit it. So close and so far away, right? So close and yet so far. Well. Oh, that's kind of cool. Give that a shot. Now that guy can only go there. I think that, I don't know which one of these would do the most DPS, whether it would be him or her. But I like his range better, so let's do him right there. He's definitely intercepting some, which was not really what I was going for. Hey Cody, how you doing? How's everybody's New Year's Eve so far? Let's go ahead and send this shark after some folks. Interesting. Cody says pretty good. How about yours? So far, so good. You know, we're gonna have a little bit of a celebration here in a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be any kind of a big thing, but just a small, you know, bringing in the New Year thing. You know, all things considered, I feel like Maul did pretty well. Just kind of standing there. This bigger guy is going to be moving in a moment, so I figured I'd wait for him to get into range, and then we'll knock off her ultimate. Dill says, oh my god, I gotta tell you guys, I won a raffle on Fastidious' stream today. What did you get? What was raffled? How does that work? Sounds awesome. Dale says I'm getting a merch pack. So what is it like shirt and I don't know what do you get? What's a merch pack entail in this case? Cody says my birthday is the 2nd of January. I'll be 25. Oh, see, I thought you were already 25, Cody. So a bunch of stuff back to back for me, LOL. Nice, Dale. I was in that stream, not the whole time, but for a little. Cool. Cool. Now.
We have hit the very last day of the recordings.
Oh, goodness. I see what has just happened. My phone's been on. I had no idea why. Now I remember. Watch your stream, watch your Realms merch with a keychain and Death Rider. Oh, that's awesome, Jay. Alright. So the levels aren't too bad. I've got most of these guys up in this group here. I see that I'm still lacking some levels on Wrath and well, okay, a few of them. Because we got Wrath. I can't believe that Brienne isn't. I haven't managed to get her started up, I guess. Yeah, they're kind of stuck at places where I need to start them up for the most part. All right. So, just out of curiosity, how's the stats looking on this? It doesn't mean a whole lot because they were deployed in odd places, but just kind of glancing through to see how they did, you know. Cody says he's got an ad. Alright, so we complete this. And then we've got another quest over here. Let's click complete here. We get 5 arena permits and 150 stamina for that. And then Dolores says, I'm in desperate need of adventure medals or I won't be able to continue roaming the kingdom freely. Complete any stage of your raid 2 to have a chance of obtaining quest items, and it's 2 of these adventure medals. Let's go over there. And first of all, actually, I'm going to go back out of this. Okay, I had to make sure I didn't have anything currently running. Alright, now, back in. Go. And then... did that say adventure? I have to go back. Your raid 2 specifically. Well, that is the one I've been trying. It hasn't gone particularly swimmingly. I would love to, oh wait, no. This isn't the one I've been trying. I've been trying Gear Raid 1. Never you mind, folks. I wonder, I have no idea what this one is, or if I could do it. This one, oh, it's that one. That one's bad. That one so far has been just like, I put people down and they die, has been my experience here. So yeah, it doesn't go so well for me. Maybe we just go back to stage 12 and do a little auto fights. Background fight, sure. Alright, so now while it does that, let's have a look around. We've got some things to claim on the daily stuff here. The idol rewards. 2 insignia of melee attack 3s, 2 arena permits, 25,000 gold, 200 stamina, 2 green guys, and 1 gray guy. Cool. And then we have some quests to complete here. We have clear any 5 stages 5 times today. Gives us 2 lucky knives and 1 stamina potion sample. I had forgotten about the lucky knives and their existence. So, that's cool. Spend 100 stamina today, and we get 1 stamina potion sample and 2 lucky knives for that. Level up heroes 3 times, 2 lucky knives and 1 stamina potion sample. Make 1 purchase from the black market, getting 2 lucky knives and 10,000 gold. Participate in the arena 1 time for 5 auto fight chances and 2 lucky knives. Claim the Tide Onslaught rewards 1 time, that gave us 1 stamina potion sample, and 2 lucky knives for that. See that my background fight is complete, so let's go get that knocked out. 2,900 gold, 1,014 XP potions, 1 fatality bangle, 1 Guardian Ring, and 35 Brave Conquest Potions. Now this looks cool. It gives some healing effect, attack speed, HP, attack. Seems like that could be a fun one to put on somebody. Healing effect, huh? Well, how about Hollow? You know, if we're trying to get her leveled up and all that, why don't we see if she needs whatever that gear piece was? If we do this, will it do it? No, it won't. And I wonder if it's wonder if it's better than what she has or not. I don't know what it was. That's how bad off I am. It wasn't this. Maybe it was a bangle. Alright, it was a bangle. Great. Alright, now we don't know what its secondary stats would be right now. The critical damage is certainly lower than the occult shield bangle that she has right now, which is highly unfortunate. Well, you know what? Let's do. Let's enhance it to level 4, and then have another look. That's not hollow. Cool. Thank you, Cody. That it would be probably good for me to get on the right character. Man, this is tough. I tell you what. When you have these, I don't know. I'm just terrible at visual things. It's horrible. All right, let's go back. Hollow. There, that one? Yes, that one. Okay, cool. Let's try this then. Quick equip, will it do it? I don't know. I'm not sure what it's trying to put on. Is it this? Yes, it's this. Okay, cool. Maybe not. Okay. So this is the piece it's trying to change out, right? I think so. I mean, it feels like that's a good trade, right? Crit rate, no, because the crit rate would be gone. And certainly she needs some crit rate or she'll never crit and get that critical damage. Cody says it's okay, all happens, they do look identical except colors. That's right. And Dill says they look almost exactly the same. Yeah, right? It's crazy. There's no effort made to differentiate, I gotta tell you. She's in brown clothes. It's like a purplish brown or something. It's a strange color, actually. But regardless, I don't know. I don't know what she does well enough to know if this would be a good trade or a bad trade. But I think I'll leave it off for now. Maybe if I. No, because we don't get any critical rate from that at all. It's a shame. Alright, back out. Okay. Now, we didn't get any of those items that we needed for the storyline. Whoa, wrong thing. I didn't mean storyline. It's this chick over here, Dolores. That's the one. Terrible. Alright, I think I was just doing stage 12 because that one has the sandstorm that destroys me. Cody says she does need crit rate. Doesn't. Focus, attack speed, and rage regen. Okay, so her criticals are unimportant. So I assume there's critical heals in as much as there's critical hits, right? Like, I mean, so since it's all attack based, can she not crit heal? Or is that not a thing? Because if it's not, then, I mean, there's no reason whatsoever to even have it for healers. Let's go back over here. I'm on the right one this time. And see if we can put that on in that case. We'll just do the quick equip, call it a day. Alright. And then I guess I could enhance it some more. I guess I have a little bit of money right now. I'm typically just out of funds all the time, I find. Attack bonus is there, but I don't know that attack. Well, okay, I guess that would be good. I don't know. We'll call it good enough. Alright, now. Already, I've forgotten what I'm doing. That's how bad I am. Alright, back. Figured it out. Alright, back over here again. Yes. Let's auto fight and see if that can get something done. And then back to the claims of stuff. Alright, obtain 1 piece of gear from Gear Rig. We did that, so we get 5 auto 5 chances and 2 lucky knives. So just for signing in today, we get 5,000 gold and 2 lucky knives. And then giving friendship bonuses 1 time today is giving us 2 lucky knives and 10 friendship points. Friendship points are very nice because they can be traded in for stamina later on. I'm a fan of that, getting stamina. Big win. Alright, so in the mine we have 700 coins, 350 XP, 2 stamina, and 2 mithril. I need a little bit of stuff there. Cody says most healers don't need critical rate or damage. Very few do because of how their skills work. For example, Artemis or Narissa. I don't think that I have Artemis or Narissa, not to my knowledge. Dill says, when you first start getting red gear, you're broke all the time. Yeah, that's right. Cody says for most healers it's a useless stat. That's good to know, because yeah, I had assumed that the heals could crit, but perhaps they cannot. Alright, 2,900 coins, 1,014 XP potions, 1 fatality bangle as it turns out, and 15 brave conquest points. I think I'm going to go ahead and use some of my auto attacks on this so that I can get a little bit more done at a time. Let's do 5 of them in the background and go get some of this other stuff knocked out while we wait. Of course, what will I do? Who knows? I'm pretty well out of time for messing around with this boat, so let me go ahead and set sail for some birch sap, and then we'll get this 30 stamina from Hyperion. And then what else we got going over here in the faction arena? Alright, so Trial of the Cultists. What do we have? I don't know. We'll find out. Looks like we're doing okay here. What does the map look like? Alright. I think this is the one... Cultists, I think that's the one with Voltus and the Blue Goblin. And then I had a few more added. A couple more at least last time that I did this. So let's see, we've got Egan's Believers, Egan's Fanatics, Stun Bug, Skeletal Giant Shielder, and Fallen Templar. Vague memories of this. Alright, let's go to fight. Yes, we have more added to the roster here. Should be good, and it looks like a few of them are actually being thrown out as good for this level. I can imagine that Decimus would be, because we could throw him in front of a stun bug, I think, right? I think. Now, of course, Greed is level 1. 3 of these guys are level 1, so we're gonna throw them in, but yeah, not that exciting, probably. Clear the stage with no hero killed? Now that seems not likely. I mean, you know, I guess it could happen. Who do we actually have here? This is Hollow, I think. We do have a blocker of some kind. Maybe we put him over here. I don't know. We have 2 things. No, we don't put him here. That's a terrible idea. Here? Perhaps. Here. We don't have... Okay, this is a terrible plan. I've done this all wrong already. That's crazy. We could put him on this side. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's just that those are coming first. Okay. The brains are gonna kick in any second. Just not yet. I think, unfortunately, the best we've got might start with Voltus. And, then, I don't know, Blue Goblin should have been in front, but failure happened. And so here we are. Instead, I think we'll do this with him and kind of try to slow him down. And maybe I'll hold back on putting out anybody else for the moment. Hold on. That's hollow. That's a healer. Alright. So this other one. Okay. This other one is Iona. And she slows people down mostly, I think. We don't have anybody to deal with these areas over here yet. Gonna need something back here. No, it's not a... I think I'm already in a bit of a quandary because I have really nobody for this side over here. It's not going well. We have this guy, and maybe we use him... I don't know. Maybe I wait and see what I end up needing. This fellow here, he takes a little bit, doesn't he? Ooh, that bodes very ill. And I've got bad news. My guys are not gonna make it. Cody says, greed's very, very good. Well, that's good. Unfortunately, poor old greed is level 1, I think. I should have already had that going. But that's okay. I don't think it's probably going to matter terribly, and... but wait. It's not quite done over there yet. Maybe we can just switch those guys out. Hey, why not throw this random guy out who... I think it's Nero, which is cool. Scaled that pretty quick. I don't know what she does. When triggered, it increases the hero's healing multiplier by 25% for 20 seconds, and the hero can heal one more target. Oh, sure. We'll do whatever that does, if I can manage it. Or maybe I can't manage it? I don't know. It's too much, apparently. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. It went off that time. Cody says when leveled anyways. Yeah. He goes down kind of like a ton of bricks currently. It's going well. It's no worse than expected though, honestly. Rough. You know, whoever this is over here is doing pretty well, Jorge. He's still alive. That's something different. Not looking good. Oh man, well, alright. I could have put some of my bigger damage dealers on the sides. And put the trash ones, the ones that are either low level or whatever, in the middle there. Maybe that's the next attempt. Like, we need to equip some gear. Yeah, unfortunately, gear is not the problem. It's level 1 status that really knocks us about some. Let's try. Maybe we put him down here and her over here. And that's gonna be the DPS that we're gonna rely on. And then we have Blue Goblin. He's our next best, unfortunately. So maybe we can hit him while they're not yet on the move. We need to put Hollow out. We'll do that. Prior to that, let's put some of these guys toward the back, the level 1 fellas. Don't need that quite yet. We can throw a blocker up there. So that'll go up there. That'll go up there. Okay. Now we have another blocker who can be placed in a moment. But let's go ahead and start the electricity field. Now I could put up both of these guys if I need to. Looks like I have a minute before we have to deal with the other side. So let's go ahead and stick that out. Do the ultimate over here. And then we better do something because otherwise whoever this is probably gonna die. I should have waited and stuck it on the other side. Who knows? I think that's a healer, right? It's a healer. Yes, it's great. The healer is really kicking in over there. 58 per second or so. Alright. Better do something. Let's see what his range is. Okay, he goes out to there. So let's go ahead and stick this blockade over here. And start his electricity field on this set of fellas. And maybe they can live long enough. Who knows? I hope Jorge has some healing, because it's not great. Dill says the promotions are the most important thing to make them hit harder. Yeah, so I have promotions on I. And not that that helps here. It hasn't really. I'm afraid, you know, she's just too low level. The promotions, I completely agree. Promotions are really important, but at the same time, if you don't have, you know, some way to survive hits, just die. That's what I find. That goes to there. Wait another moment before I do anything with that or that. And then we'll go now on that. And think wait just a moment more. And now on that. May as well use her ultimate. Yeah, this is just insufficient down here on the left side. I'm afraid Jorge may not be able to take it. I'm not sure. He's pretty tough, all things considered. What does this thing do? Unleashes the power of ashes, gaining an additional 20% attack and an extended blast range. Hey, let's give that a go. Maybe his extended blast range will help. Ah, now look at that. It's so close. Yeah, so far. Honestly, not bad. I mean, only one got through. Hey, I mean, I'll take the win. Alright, let's see. Cody's agreeing about the promos. Bill says when I first started, I was leveling my guys, but not promoting, and they weren't hitting hard. Yeah. I think the leveling helps them with survivability in a lot of ways. It's tough. We made it through, though. I'm okay with it. We got 25 of these Spirit Insignia ones and 30 XP potions. And we got some kind of thing here. Obtain a daily chest from Hyperion. We get 10,000 gold and 2 lucky knives. And then we get clear faction trial on any difficulty level 1 time, giving us 10,000 gold and 2 lucky knives. Then we got the daily thing up here. Daily chest, I guess? 30 diamonds and 2 more lucky knives. Now, we can go here, and we got 14,500 gold, 5,070 XP potions, 1 fatality amulet, which seems like it would go hand in hand with that other fatality piece that we just used. Shall I enhance it to level 4? This feels like something we could do. I don't know if that's a good idea. If I'm going to end up putting it on the healer, I'll probably enhance it again. And then we got 4 of these rings, whatever they are, Styx rings. We got 2 of them, adventure medals that we needed, and 80 Parade Conquest. So that's pretty perfect. So let's come back over here to her and give her the 2 required items. Dill says fireworks just started, dogs are going nuts. Oh yeah, it's dark enough for sure. We got 5-star psychic power shards times 2 for that. Dolores says, I really appreciate it, Commander. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm not the commander, but I'll take the things. What am I doing here? I don't know. There's something that I'm doing, I'm sure, but probably going to heroes and check this out. Maybe go to skills. No, gear is the one. And see if no, they don't think that it's better. I don't know that it's not. You know what? I think it's an amulet, right? That I was looking at. Oh, I see. It doesn't have any healing effect. It just has healing HP bonus and HP. It's not for a healer necessarily. I wonder if I have anything that is. Yes. And I currently have it on Baron, it looks like. I feel like Baron could probably... let's go back and go to Baron and see what this thing thinks. It thinks no better gear available. That seems unlikely. Let's look at his amulet versus this amulet. Alright. Never mind. What he has on is better. Okay, cool. Go back. Let's see. What was I trying to do here? Initially, prior to all the other things, I was trying to level up. Was it Maul? Maybe it was... No, Maul's leveled. Okay. Aona, maybe. Aona, probably. That makes sense. Alright, so let's try that. Upgrade. And now she can do max level. That's great. Wondrous. That'll help. And what's funny is that all of this is aimed toward being able to do something on Wrath. What was it? A promotion? No, that was it. Gear. Get him some gear. Yeah. I wanted to try to get him a new breastplate and sword that was a little bit better than what he has. I don't know if I can, but Cody says she loses a lot of attack speed though with that piece. Are we talking about hollow? With if I've replaced her amulet, or I don't know. I'm sorry. I was in my own head here. I think we've got Xena. She needs some more leveling. Okay, we don't have enough to get her, but we could get Hollow some levels here. 5 levels? I mean, hey, that's alright. That ought to help a little bit with her survivability and usefulness, I think. Alright, let's see real quick on the list. Is there anybody that can actually benefit from, or can get any promotions currently that I'm planning for the team? That's the question. The team in question being the Cure Grade 1 team. Doesn't look like it. So that's unfortunate. Still definitely need to get this one up. Hollow? Yes, hollow. And probably that last level on Xena to max her current status out would be nice. But it may be, I mean, surely it's a lot better than it was. We also need more for her. She's very low level. She has, she's promoted up decently. But, and then of course she's awakened all the way, which is pretty cool. Bodhi says I'm at 76,000 in Apocalypse 3 right now. Okay. Promote Hollow for her range extension. I don't know. Promote Hollow, would you say? Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, the range extension would be very good. I can easily get those materials. That shouldn't be hard. Alright, we'll just knock the auto fight on, and let's see, hold on, how many did, okay, that's probably once would be fine. Alright, can do that, yeah. Alright, I'm saying alright a lot, that's because it's very important. Let's go with the events. With the Brave Conquest, 20 diamonds there, looks like. Treasure Hunt Celebration, that's the one with the lucky knives. Dale says I gotta learn that fight better. Okay, I think talking about the Apocalypse thing. Okay, so let's randomly choose something, because I have no idea what's here. 2,000 gold. 5 rare skill dust. 2,000 more gold. 5 rare skill dust. Yeah, this could be helpful in the promotions area too. 100 diamonds. Now we could go to the next floor at this point, it tells us. But once you leave a floor, you can't come back. So, is that something I would want to do? I think not. To think about that. How many floors are there? Don't know. How many knives will I get? Don't know that either. Alright. Back out of there for now. Come over here. We got exactly the 5 insignia of endurance 2s that we need in order to promote Hollow. So let's do that. Promotion. Not that it's going to do a lot until I get a few more levels on her, because she's very, still very low, level 25. Of course, I could go and get some more of these materials. She needs 25 more for the next promotion, and that would help significantly with the survivability as well. And we needed 25 of them. Let's try doing 5. See if that works. Alright, we've got some guild quests to claim over here. Clear your raid on any difficulty level 3 times, so we'll claim 20 guild coins, 20 guild activity, 1 small stamina potion. And then, may as well come over here. Let's see, donation. Do I want to do that? I think not. I think I don't want to do that right now. Craig's Chasm Daily, we can claim whatever kind of rewards we've got here. Nightmare 2 Legendary Chest gives us 1 rare summoning crystal and 12,000 hero XP potions. Well, that ought to help in our attempt to level these guys up a little bit. Let's see here. We had gotten down to Leona. She's maxed out now. I was next on the list. You know, I could do Hollow, but I'm not really sure which one to go with next. I really feel like the AoE might be more important in that fight right now. Gets her 1 more level, and then I can go use the remainder on whatever they'll do for Hollow here. It's another level there. Take it. Alright. Moving along slowly in the correct direction, I think. I can try it again and see if I can manage it. Why not? You know? Let's go have a look. Secure raid 1. It's quite terrible. The only real chance that I have. It gives me this warning whenever I go in here. It's like, you really shouldn't do this. And it's okay though, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? But we can stick Ain and Xena back behind this. Xena, who has, yeah, she's got good range back here. Then we got Dao Chen, we can put up here. I've done some different things with Laurel, kind of back and forth on it, but I think I'm going to try my initial conclusion for now. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just put Laurel over here for the moment by Dao Chan. Head Mari out front to the right. We'll try that again. With Maul behind her. And I had switched Dao Chan to DPS mode until things start getting nasty. Let's put this on double time until we can get Maul out. Throw him out. Then I had Aona next. See if we can do anything useful here. Okay, so Aona was this one. And that's not where I want her. I think I want her here. Now we only have space for one more at the moment. So that's going to have to be hollow if we want this one to survive. Especially now, because we have incoming horribleness right there on a lizard. That's what he is, horribleness on a lizard. Death on a... She did not survive anyway. I'm unsurprised because again, we just can't do what's needed here. Oh, that's not what we want to do. Pull him back, put him up there. I can see exactly where. But yeah, it's one of those things. She's just too low level to actually do any healing. And even though I've leveled her significantly, she just dies. She doesn't do anything. She's basically a waste of a slot at the moment. Okay. Unfortunately, this has kind of been the way it's been going. Death and destruction, just can't do it. The wall's gonna go down in a minute, and then it's all downhill from there, you know? It's not exactly uphill at the moment. Cody says he's got a ad at the moment. Yeah, so I have done Edrin. You may not be able to hear me right now, but I did try Edrin earlier, and he just dies, like everybody else. Everybody just dies. And so far, there's not really anything to do about it. It's like this, consistently. rough times. Welcome back, Cody. Yeah, I was saying I did try Edrin earlier today, and he does the same as everybody, he just dies. It's you know, no good. The healers can't stay alive through the stomp. Um, and it's just it doesn't work. If I could get some more levels on Hollow, that'll help. We'll see. I don't know, but it always looks like this. So. All right, we can look at the stats and kind of see what. Oh my goodness. So, Arrogance did 10 times the next highest DPS. We got Wrath after that, then Maul, then Xena, and those are going to be, the obvious ones for the top DPS, partially because they came out first, primarily, but also because they're in the thick of it. Maria is not great on DPS. She's good on crowd control. She's not great on DPS. Laurel is primarily she boosts other people more than doing her own damage. So those kind of numbers for Laurel is okay. Aona, I don't know. I mean, she's primarily just been crowd control for me. She's not been great. I mean, she's not even doing currently as much as Mari. So there's that. She's not fully leveled, I think, and all that, and it just doesn't work. Yeah, that's what the numbers tell me. And of course, they just don't have what it takes. All right, so we get out of there, and we ought to be done with whatever this is. Yes, I was doing the promotion. That's what this is all about. Alright, we got 2,000 gold coins, 2,715 XP potions, and the perfect amount of these Insignia of Endurance 2s, which was to promote someone. Maybe Hollow, something like that. Is it her? Promotion? Maybe? Who is she? Hollow. Yes, Hollow. Why were we promoting her? Oh, yes, because she has... Yes, okay, excellent. Let's do that. Promote. Alright, that increases her attributes significantly. I'm going to call it a significant increase. Not too shabby. We would need another 21 of these Insignia of Endurance 3s to promote her again, which would give us some more stat boost. So the rest of everything of her promotions is just stat boosts all the way down. She's level 26, and that is insufficient. But let's see. And that might be, again, that could be the right way to go, is to level her up. But, it's... I want to kind of do it one at a time, and then it looks like I is next on that on my list here, and so I figured I'd just do it in the order that I have it here. So she can't level up any because I don't have enough XP, unsurprisingly. Let's look at the events, see if we have any rewards that can be made use of. Not really. Complete promotion rate 15 times, and we get one huge stamina potion for that. It's not bad, but it's not all that useful at the moment. Let's see what's in the mine over here. Not much. 1,000 gold coins, 950 XP potions, 4 stamina, 1 diamond, and 1 mithril. I say not much. That's actually a lot. It's very significant. It's just a tiny amount of a lot of things, which adds up. Alright, let's check this guy, because he's got something new since we looked last. Nothing of relevance, however, so out we go. And then anything else over here? No, I'm good. So how's about we'll go to the raids window. Let's go to resource raids and XP raid, and we'll do an auto fight while we go and do something else, which is going to be back to the faction trials, I think. Speaking of that, don't know if I managed to get anything done to any of the people in this faction. Maybe. Didn't actually mean to click the storybook. Oh, right, yeah, I did something, that's right. So I need to see if I need to put anything together. And since I have no idea which thing it was in, you just have to go through it and find out. That would be 9 of whatever that is. There's 8 of those, which we need 16 of. And then there are 5 of those, which we also would need 16 of. So no, we can't do anything fun there. But we can go and take us to the faction window. Convoluted way to get there, but that's how I do. Alright. Let's see. We barely made it through stage 4. I'm pretty certain that we can't make it through stage 5, but you know, we could try. Let's see. Quick fight here. I'm pretty sure the only one that I did anything to was Hollow, and I think that's Hollow. And, well, okay, Aona. I may have gotten her something done. So, maybe. I wonder, actually, you know what? I wonder if I have gear on all these guys. Let's go check. Because that would be funny. It would be about right, too. Okay, so they're cultists. I think that might be Swirly Thing. Yes, Swirly Thing. Alright. Do we have gear on you guys? No, not entirely. I'm not thinking that it's going to matter a lot, but hey, you know what? If they can stay alive a second longer, that won't hurt anything. What if we have some artifacts we could throw on some folks that don't have them? Let's see here. I'd rather equip the ones max level or better level first before we, sure, Blue Goblin, why not? Before we equip the other guys with artifacts. And then we'll go purples down to blues. That seems like it makes some sense. Okay, now, that ought to give them a little bit more worthiness in some way. And we also have something else to claim here in Frostfall Star 3. Complete resource raid stages 10 times and get 150,000 coins for that. Sounds like a plan. I like it. Let's do it. And then we completed this, which gave us 750 coins, 12,760 XP potions, and 1 green guy. Now, that might be enough to do something for Aona over here. Or, we could, not Aona, it's the other one, but we could go ahead and skip and do Hollow. And I think maybe that's what we do. And going off the plan, we're off-roading it here, but we're gonna do it. Went from level 26 to level 29. How much of a difference does it make? I don't know, but I bet it makes a little bit of difference. Maybe a little bit is all we need. Alright, so then I will haphazardly go back over to raids and the promotion raids, and that's not the one we're supposed to go to. We're supposed to go to the resource raids where they have the XP raid, and auto fight this again while we go try out another faction raid. Why not? Did you know I think I was actually on the right page right then that I just got off of? It sure is, faction trial right there. I can never find that. I'm always thinking that it's in a different area. That's why I go the weird way to get there. Alright, Trial of the Cultists. Now, we could try stage 4 again. And have slightly better odds of making the 3 stars. Because we did level up a little bit, for sure. Let's look and see what stage 5 looks like. Looks the same, so they're all going to be a little more powerful, a little more nasty. Could give it a go. May as well. Why not? Yeah, that's danger, alright. Suggested BP is 143,360. Our current BP is 113,074. But out of curiosity, let's go back and see what stage 4 says as far as requirements. Suggested BP is 70,400. So it goes from 70,400 to 143,360. Isn't that crazy? That's like twice as much BP as the one before it. Isn't that crazy? All right. Now, may as well give it a go. It doesn't hurt anything, so why not? I think I was trying to do my better guys on the outsides and my less good guys on the insides, which I think was a good idea. So we're gonna do him and her there. So that being said, I've leveled some folks up since then. So let's just stick like Nero, and I think I had him previously in the back, like the level 1 guys, to the back. And that means I shouldn't stick him out first. Alright, so think this through for a whole second would be good. Probably then Nero and Greed would go in the back here. And then who would go in the front? Just Blue Goblin Ball? In the front? Maybe? And then we put Nero and Greed. But I gotta stick, I guess Aona went here. I think. And anybody can be a blocker. Either of these guys can be a blocker. So, I think her range, let's see, that goes down to there. So, we'll stick him here. Keep them within proper range. And then, we want to put this fellow Voltus on the upper left. Right there. Maybe I should have done that first so that his electrical field could be charging, but and it occurs to me too, well, no, it's fine to put it here. Well, okay, let's look again. So that goes to there. His electrical field goes a little bit further than that, but I don't think it matters too much, so there should be fine. Let's see. We got Nero's thing. I guess we could use it. May as well. I don't know really what it does. Unleashes the power of ashes, gaining an additional 20% attack and an extended blast range, and increases the total targets hit at the same time to 10. This effect lasts for 20 seconds. It's pretty cool. I've already lost Greed, or you know what? I think I never put him out. Is what happened there. And now we'll use her thing. Put Greed over here. For what it's worth, Now, Aona has, or whoever that is, I think it's, yeah, Aona has them all slowed down pretty severely. Ah, yes, a stun bug. Let's wait a minute for them to get a little closer. Or, I don't know, yeah. I think, that's a problem. Didn't realize. But you know what? I think it'll be sufficient there. Well, theoretically, insufficient. Insufficient. Because, okay, does she not do any healing? Or is she just so low level? She's a healer, right? Increase the arrow spell. Should be. Alright, yeah. Highly unfortunate. Maybe she just needed to be out longer to be able to get a heal off. I don't know. But I feel like it was probably just so low level of a heal it didn't always. I didn't see the heal go off. But maybe it did. Well, we can try this one again. And see if we can manage it. I think that the same kind of setup would be in order. And if I had placed her different, I don't think it would matter too much. All right, now let's put this guy here. I think we did that. We had Luna up here, Voltus over here. And then we can start trying out some of the other guys. I think 1-0 is fine. We can go ahead and put, well, let's hold off on that. I want to put Reed down, but I also want to make sure I have time to put down the other guy. I think it'll be fine, honestly, because I'm going to do his electrical field in a moment. And it's sure to finish off those as for the thing belief. Alright, so we'll stick Reed here. You know, it doesn't really matter too much. But why don't I stick Reed out front instead? Just so that he has more coverage for the tiny amount he tests. It's, you know, better than nothing. And put him out as well. And then we'll wait a second to get them a little, yeah, a little closer. And then we'll wait for them to start moving again. And then we'll do her ultimate here. Now. I think we'll go ahead and put Hollow out. And I can put, theoretically, I should be able to put him down the outer edge here and still get hit by Hollow, according to her range, right? Who's in that range? We'll see. See how it goes. Alright, so he is gaining a little bit. Activates Halo of Sacrifice after being deployed. Causes HP drain equal to 1% max HP per second to the hero. Deals 70% AoE damage per second to enemies around. Crazy. So, that's interesting. So he kind of blows himself up a little bit. He damages himself. Alright. Dill says he can't be healed. That explains some things. Because, yeah, he's definitely not great. And you know what? There goes this guy just waltzing on through again. I feel like that's what happened last time. So it's, he blows himself up, and well. Good to know. Probably would have been helpful if I had read an Aatrox, huh? Aatrox. And so his thing just goes off immediately. You can't stop it. It's just a bomb. It's ticking down, and then it explodes. All right. this stun bug will do its thing in a second there. Then I will use her ability. Go ahead and do that now. It's going quite badly over here, I'm afraid. And perhaps get some of them at least. I don't think he can do anything, but we may as well give it a go. Ah, it's too bad. It's just terrible. It's not effective at all. That was much worse than the previous attempt. Sad. Alright, well, that was fun. Back out of there, I think. I did get 75 stamina that I should probably claim at some point. Not ready to yet, I don't think. Alright, so we got 750 coins, 12,590 XP, and 1 green guy. Let's go see if we can do anything with it with Hollow. Hollow is the brown girl. She's reddish, brownish, purple colored. I don't know. It's so hard to tell exactly what color she is. She looked kind of... I don't know. It's a tough one. It's like on the red side. It's almost... I don't want to say burgundy. Burgundy's not quite right. It's an interesting color. Hollow is that color. That's what I'm trying to get in my head. Alright, so she's at level 29 right now. That gets her up to level 31. Maybe that'll be more helpful. I don't know. We can find out. Go give it another shot. Alright, so I can once more throw out an XP raid and then go try again at the Cure Raid 1. Alright. Not sure if we've done enough to matter at all since the last time I tried it. The game doesn't think so, but we'll see. Bill says plum. I associate plum with more purple. Like, I feel like it's got more blue in it, maybe? Plum? I don't know. I can't recognize my guys. I'm like, where's my person? There we go. Okay, so put her here, and then we put Dalchan up here, and then I don't think it matters too much what I do from there on out. It's not going to go especially well. I previously gone down here at one point, tried this. I'll try it again. I'll try that. She doesn't get the healing here. We're gonna hope that Hollow can help with that problem. I don't know. And then I had done this to try to get some DPS in. Can put Mari here to try to slow them down a little at the front line. It's not great. I can put Maul back behind Mari, which been there before, you know. And can change over if things start looking bad for my guys. Most important on Laurel, because she's down there by herself currently. Now let's see, if we put Hollow down here, we could, you know what, better do it now because there's about to be an incoming wave. And then we can put Aona to the upper right of her on the platform there. I don't know, we'll see. And then try to use the Maul's shark attack and Apparently didn't notice that I was losing someone. Cannot see them very well over there. Use that for what good it will do. And, do I want to throw Wrath out into the mix? Sure, why not? Better not put him on that side, though. I think I'd rather stick him under Gao Chan's umbrella. He saw Hollow go down. Or not Hollow, the other one. Laurel. Down pretty fast. Gao Chan is barely up. Won't be too much longer. There she goes. Down for the count. Maybe I should put her a step back. I don't know who this is. I think it's the other one. The non-healer type. And the ones on the back row don't seem to be getting hit quite as much by that crushing stomp as the ones on the front row. I think it's going a little bit better than it did before, so there's that. If we could knock out this huge monstrous beast here, it would help a lot. So let's try. Ooh, she is just not. Don't know if that's gonna matter at all. Just wondering if I can keep somebody alive. Might be nice. Let's try. Only gonna hit him back here, but might be better than the instant death that she's gonna get out there by Stomp Boy. We have here, I think, Gao Chan. And maybe we put her here. Whatever Aona does. Now Wrath is about ready. Suppose we'll toss him into the grinder. Which side did okay, Gao Chan is there. We actually have Gao Chan and Hollow on the same side currently, which is an interesting decision on my part. How about we switch to this stance and see if we can just kill that thing. That'd be nice. I don't think it'll matter at this point, but if I could just kill it, I'd feel happy about that. Let's put this girl out. She actually has a pretty good range also, I've noticed. I intended to do Green Girl first, Laurel, because that's, she improves everybody's DPS a little bit. So I think that went better. Felt okay about it. Let's do the stats. And, this one here, it's crept up a little bit. Xena, she's crept up a little bit on Arrogance. Arrogance, I think, actually was just dead a little longer, too. But all of them stayed alive longer than previously by a little bit. Shark Boy is doing good. Maul. Aona, not so good. Mari is still out DPSing Aona. It's rough. Need to be able to get more levels in this naturally. And yeah, promotions, I agree with that too. Alright, let's see here. That's about all we can do there. Beat your face into the wall some more. There's our tiny amounts of stuff we've got. 750 coins, 12,760 XP potions, 1 green guy and 1 white guy. I've got to figure out the whole leveling up people to eat them thing. I tried it, and I've not been successful with it thus far. I just don't have enough stuff. It's not enough XP potions, not enough insignias, and not enough auto battles to make good progress in those. Alright, well then, in that case, I'll go back to my tried and true slowly leveling up somebody task. I haven't, let's see, how many would we need for her to finish up? Okay, sure, let's go ahead and get her to level 50. She's done good work. She's right behind Arrogance on DPS, which is cool. I'm pretty much out of XP potions, I'm sure now after that event there. Let's see what we're at. Alright, so 1,474 is what I have. Need 6,750 for her to get another level. Alright. It's tough times over here, guys. Okay, I did all this girl's stuff. I haven't done the regular faction trial today. I had been working on the storyline a little bit earlier today. We've got raid and gold here. Clear gold raid on any difficulty level 50 damage. You get 100,000 gold, or no, 100,000 gold for that. And let's see here. What else do we have? Anything of note? I think I've finished leveling up all of the various camp amenities. I could get some stuff from here. I don't know when these refresh, weekly, daily, or what. I don't know if I want to cash in on any of these things right now. Could do, but I don't know. Not really in great need at the moment of those. Cody says, slowly but surely, lol, everyone takes their own time. I thought you're doing great, in my opinion. Well, thank you, Cody, thank you. It's much appreciated. Slowly indeed. Slowly indeed. Let's go here, look at this, and then hop over to this faction trial over here. Let's see if we can clear another of these stages or not. What do we have here? No idea. And who do I have here is the other question. So it looks like I've thrown in some of the newer folks into my lineup here, which is cool. I don't have Maul in here. I don't know that he would be a good replacement for anyone, really. At least not yet. When he gets in better condition, maybe. But right now, I'm not sure of it. Unlikely. So, alright. In that case, I will just go ahead as is, I think, into whatever this is. It didn't look cool. Oh, yes. Okay. Vague memories here of death, destruction, and mayhem. I think we stick Arrogance here. And I feel like terrible death type things occur in this place. Alright, we're gonna want her out. Probably there. There would be smarter. Alright, we stick her here. And then we can put out, no, it means we're not going to hit Arrogance with anything. So, that is something to consider strongly. However, might be okay. We've got guys over there already. I feel like I want to put maybe him right here to stop the incoming traffic so much on Arrogance, and he can still hit whoever this guy's hitting. This guy has some distance. Edrin, that's the one. Edrin has some distance in front of him that we can hit, which is nice. Then we can put Laurel here. The trouble is, we have to have somebody to block over there, probably immediately. So we gotta do him next, because these guys are only going to stay dormant for so long. Now, I think I keep Dao Chan in healing stance for a while. We have Laurel we can put out here, which I think is a good idea. That hits everybody we currently have out with all of her rage regen and all that good stuff. It's really hard to see inside Dao Chan's thing that she does there. I wish that she wouldn't do that thing that she does. That would be amazing. But here we are. They don't listen to me even a little bit. So, I can't really tell what's going on up there at all. I know that there's a couple of guys. I don't know who they are, what they are, anything like that. And we've got this situation happening right here. So, now, with that being the case, we now need a healer down there as well. So, put the healer up top. We can throw all this stuff on. Put Camille up here, facing down. Now, whoever's on the platform at the bottom is not going to be covered by Camille. The question is, do we want to put Aim behind Wrath? Might be a good idea. I'm not certain, because he may also do better up there. And he's going to draw, heals off if I do that. And the good news about that is I don't have to make that decision yet, because I've used all of my deployable spaces. It doesn't look good. Well, can make that decision now, I suppose, because somebody, it was that guy, Hedron, bit the bullet. For now, which one's the better idea? I think Ain is the better idea for many reasons. One is he will boost arrogance, and the other is he'll do DPS, and the other is that if arrogance goes down, Ain can still act as a secondary blocker. So it's going okay so far, comparatively. It's not great, but it's okay. I'm gonna wait on Laurel's ability there. And on Brienne's as well. And so we'll do it right now. Might should have waited longer, but that's what I felt like doing, so here we are. Gonna wait on Ains for a second, I think, until we get the second guy in range. Which is now, well, could have done it differently, but I will. Somewhere there's a terrible lizard. He's big, he's bad, and he swipes people with his tail. But I'm not really clear on where he is, because all I see is a blue fog over there. He's somewhere within that blue fog. We got all the blue and red. It's, that's the biggest problem, I think, with Dao Chan that I've noticed, is I cannot see what's going on in her area. I have no idea. Like, hopefully we hit some people, you know? Uh-oh, somebody died somewhere. Wonder who it was. Where can it have... Oh, it was arrogance. Oh no. That's a bad day. Better replace him with whoever this is. Idrin. Yes. Got a couple coming through at Wrath over there, looks like. That's no good. Cody says, I'm surprised you haven't A1 to Dao Chan. Yeah, I just, you know, it's a problem I have. I just can't bring myself to use the thing. The soul stone. Oh, this is terrible over here. What a mess, huh? Disastrous. And okay, so it expands your range, but I mean, okay, so it expands your range by a few blocks, like 4 blocks, something like that. And does it boost your stats any, or does it just expand your range? I feel like it just expands your range a little to A1, right? Let's go look. All right, A1. There we go. Increases basic attack range. So okay, it adds 8 spots, right? Or is it 9? 1, 2, 2. So yeah, 8 spots. She's literally number 1 on the list for who to use them in. Dill says you gotta use magic damage on these guys. Yeah, you know, it's ideal. And I may be able to now. When I made the team initially, I didn't really have a good team for that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I think it's, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just like one of those people who has trouble using things that are limited, actually, and so I just kind of hold back. I'm like, well, there might be a better time. I don't know. Defense gets higher as the stages go on. Really interesting. Well, yeah. You mean as the waves? Yeah. Cody says literally every video about Soulstone is just number 1. I mean, I understand because you get the range boost, then you get some basic stuff. But this is very good. This A3 is good, and then A5 is good. Like, that's actually really awesome. Like, A5 is really awesome. It just feels like that's a long ways away. I mean, this is good for the utility. And yeah, I don't know. Debating it. Dill says Balak stage 7 physical damage barely touches them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably rework the team for that. I do have this list here that I wrote down of people I'm trying to concentrate on. And adding them to the group would probably be good. For some of them, it's just, I don't feel like they're ready yet. They're kind of wimpy. They just kind of die. And the ones that I've added as being good, that are wizardly, I'm just not sure that it would be helpful at this time. When we get a little stronger, then yes. But right now, they're pretty rough. Cody says, A1 is vital for content in the end game. Please watch a video on limited and soulstones. I don't want to wake up and watch a video and see you used it on someone like Arrogance or something. That would hurt a lot. Well, the good news is I'm more likely not to use it on anyone. I play another game that I've played for over 20 years, and I have things in the bank and in my inventory that I've literally had for over 15 years because they were limited items, and I couldn't ever decide who to use them on, so I just didn't use them. So that's kind of my situation. Cody says you've got to use it at some point, though. It's just how this game is. You think so. You would think that I would, and it makes a lot of sense to use it on someone better than no one. It makes all of the sense in the world. It's just not my personality, I guess. It's like, I don't know if you ever saw, like, the Twilight Zone episode where the guy has this watch and he can stop the watch. I think I told you guys about this another day, because that's me. I'm that guy with the watch who can stop time whenever I want to, and only once. It's like a deal with the devil kind of deal. And then, so, you know, he's going through his life, and, you know, he gets married, he thinks about using it, he's like, well, wait, what if there's a better time to use it? And then he has a child, and he's like, well, maybe this is the time to use it. You know, things like this continue to happen. And then what ends up happening is he dies. And I don't want to spoil the very ending of it for you, but he dies at the end because he hasn't used it his entire life. It's that's me. I'm the guy with the watch. All right, we got 2 insignia of melee attack 3, 1 auto fight chance, 1 mithril, 1200 gold, 5 stamina, and 1100 hero XP potions. Cody says, I don't know, my brain can't understand stunting your game's progress. I'm always looking at the next thing. Yeah, I'm more like, you know, as long as I can continue to eke along, you know, then it's unnecessary. And I don't know, it's just one of those deals. It's like, well, I only have one of them, you know, and so I don't want to waste it. It's how I am. Don't know how to tell you any better than that. Let's see, what we'll do right now is just, I think, go back over here and do the auto battle on the one that we did last. Oh no, why is this blinking at me like this? Did I not, oh, okay, I haven't finished, my freebie fight over here. That's what it's doing. Because I still have one to do. We could try this again. But I don't think it would be helpful, really. The guy who we're blowing up hasn't been improved. We can't improve Voltus anymore. I could level up some of the others, but again, I would have to take away from the ones I'm working on to do that, which seems, doesn't seem like a good idea. So why don't I just go back and auto fight this stage 3. Move forward. Seems like a good plan. Alright, well, let's see here. Is there anything else I need to get done right now? I don't know. Because I know I've got to go do something social out there. Probably pretty soon. Could do some more. Okay, what have I done here? That's the other question. Okay, so we have Hollow. We've gotten her up to level 31. That's better. Who was the other one? There we go. 35. Alright. I don't have anything to really help those guys out with. And those are the last 2 on this list that I'm trying to level as far as that goes. So they can get up to level 40 at the most without being promoted. I could get enough materials to go promote some of these guys. That might be a good use of time. We'll claim whatever this is. 97 XP potions and 12 Spirit Insignia 1s. I don't know if there's anything that was green. Okay, so we would need 16, we only can get 11. No sense in that for the moment. Let's see then. What would be the best use of time? Maybe doing the promotions, yeah? Alright, Wrath. How are you doing, Wrath? It'd be cool to upgrade him. I forgot that I hadn't leveled him. But, alas. It's unfortunate. Okay, Dao-chan is set. Looks like the Laurel is the next one on my list here. And she would have to be startup. Mari is after that, and I believe she also would have to be startup before anything else. Maul is after that. How's he doing? No idea. Same kind of situation. Aona. Same deal. She's the one I would need more levels on. Xena. Okay, Xena I can promote. There's something. Alright, so we need 30 of these insignias. In fact, I think I have some in my storage. Speaking of things that I hang on to. Let's see. They're somewhere in here. Material? Maybe. So I need 30 of something. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But we would need. Okay, that has 5 in it, and there's 3 of them, so that would be 15 of something. And that's of number 3. Or we could get 100 of whatever number 3 is. Is that what we need? Who was it? Was it Aona? Maybe. No. Was it... Okay, it wasn't Hollow. Although Hollow does need some. Maybe we just do Hollow. How's about that? Endurance. Insignia of Endurance 3. Right. Endurance 3. How many did she need? She needed a bunch, right? Or did she only need... If it was less than 15, I can go to the other boxes. Promotion. It is not less than 15. It's just over 15. It's the better option here. Could do the 100 on whoever the other person was. And the 15 on her. It's probably the best way to go. Alright, let's do Insignia of Endurance 3 on the little boxes. Endurance is what we want to do. I'm gonna remember that surely, right? Okay, Endurance. 3 times. Alright, now, at that point, I'll just need to do 1 of something to get the remaining 6 that I need. Probably 1, maybe more, who knows. Let's go, what is this, I wonder? It is... Okay, this map here, that's the one that they kind of are damage over time and moving towards your things that way, I think. Okay, so we've got Raging Mutant Rodent Stitched Carrion, Scourge, and Butcher. Alright, let's try stage 14 and see if we can do anything there. Looks like I haven't done this in a while, probably. Maybe we try Hollow here. Let's see. Is that Hollow? I hope so. That doesn't look brown enough. Alright, it's this one. Got her. Dao-chan. Let's throw in Laurel. Give that a shot. Looks like we are very out-leveled for it, so that's promising in that regard. Alright, you know what, I think there was something weird about this one. And I don't remember exactly what it was. But it gives me pause. And I think we'll start with him right here. No. Him right here. And Dao-chan here. Then, I think, let's see. Okay, so everything actually is looking perfectly normal at the moment. Why do I feel that it's different in some way than I was thinking. And we should try putting hollow here. This is not... Yeah, it's fine. Stupid. I'm gonna have to get some DPS going. And, okay, so that was a bad idea. I should have put her in a different place. She goes forward. Alright, all of her things are ahead of her and beside her. Not great. Alright, in that case, how about we put Brienne here? And then we can put Laurel here facing like this. Okay. So her heals are kind of questionable. I don't know that I have anybody here yet. I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and still... Actually, let's go ahead and put Arrogance here. And then we'll put Aim behind it in a moment. I don't really need Aim behind him. Let's see if we need Aim somewhere else. Maybe we put Aim behind Baron this time. Give him a little bit more DPS. Of course, Aim won't get any heals right there, but I don't think that's a problem. $22.31. It's a little bit of a problem because he's dying faster than they're killing the enemies. I don't know if there's anything where I can't have somebody die or something like that. So I'll give this a moment. And, I don't know, we'll put Phelan here. Let's wait until we get a little closer though. And since I'm putting her out until that moment where we need her. However, they can get down to there, so why not? Let's put her right here. Dill says it's such a relief when you clear Extreme 2 in all of these stages and you don't have to mess with it anymore. Just farm insignias when you need them. Yeah, no. That would be nice. I'm in no danger of reaching that point anytime soon, I'm afraid. Alright, I got 14 of these Insignia of Endurance 3s, 504 XP potions, and 740 coins for that, which should be more than sufficient for whatever it was that I needed. For whoever it was that I needed. Hopefully it'll take me right back to them. Let's see. It did. That's great. Alright, promote her to level 4. And that increases all of her things. And now she's at the limit that she can get to as far as that goes for now. I don't have enough of anything to upgrade her. Can't upgrade that one either. Oh, let's just see, need out of building. Yeah, so that's how that stands. Dell says it's not that hard. Once you have a couple of full groups of level 60s, you will beat them. That's probably true. You know, I've gotten a long ways in one of them. I've gotten to Extreme 2. In something. Let's see if I can find it. It's, I want to say maybe it's melee attack. Yeah, melee attack. I'm down to Extreme 2 at the moment and now. Can't quite get there. But, you know, I might be able to now. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I don't know. I don't remember had a technique I was using here, but now I have some different guys that might come into play. Like I can switch Voltus out for, or not Voltus, that's a Cyclone out for Xena. And I like having Dylan out just to be able to get other people. Oh, Dell says you just need a decent variety of guys fully powered up. Sure, that's true. It's just not where I'm at the moment. End up, I just can't quite get one of them to down in time, and maybe that'll make a difference switching Cyclone out for Xena. I'm not sure. I could use the other guy, Idrin, and that actually may be the better option, but she has a good range in front of her too. Let's see, she can hit 3 in front of her, I think. But Idrin has a good, he's got a good spread in front of him for a little bit there. He would be good to have. I find that I get piled up on, and that's why I have the defenders in here. But I could give it a go. I don't know. I can try some different things. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. I'm not feeling confident, but let's look and see what happens. If I can even remember how I was doing it to get as far as I was. I think what I was doing, I was putting her up first, and I was putting her in front of Arrogance, right? Or, see, I could put her in front. There's options here. But I think I was putting her in front of Arrogance. Maybe. I didn't intend to keep Barood in for this. That's an issue. Okay. Putting her here. Maybe. That seems wrong. It seems like I've already done this incorrectly. I'll go with it. Then I was putting Wrath, I think. Or no, in... I don't know. It's a shame. I don't even recall how I was doing it previously. How can I possibly do it now? Okay, I think I had maybe not her. Maybe I had Agnes here. This seems wrong. Definitely wasn't Dane over there. Dane and Wrath were at the bottom, so I had to have been using. It's a tough call. I'm not sure. So put him here. Let's put Baroot here. That's probably what I was doing to knock them back into Aim's range up there. I don't know. I'm not sure. And what I haven't done was dealt with this yet. I think I had a... Was it this? I don't know. I've done it a few different ways. Some more successfully than others. I feel like it may have been like this, and then with Ian behind. I have Wrath over there. I've yet to try Idrin here. don't have Wrath over there. Who do I have over there? I have Xena over there. How interesting. Well, that's certainly different. Let's see. Oh, this is an issue because what I had been doing is putting someone here and then facing them the other direction. I wouldn't want to do that. I feel like everything is in the wrong place. That's all right. What are we doing? The cool part is if you face them correctly, then you can end up in these ones where they're only one step apart. You know, you can end up hitting the monster from two sides simultaneously, which is nice. Dagna's going down up there, but that's okay. Put Vivian in that spot. Where's he at? He's there, so he can hit these guys when he's out. Let's do that. This is Beirut there. Alright. There's some advantage to putting Beirut right beside Arrogance, because it allows Arrogance to hit him some more. You know, just an extra little bit every time they get knocked back. Unfortunately, we're going to get overwhelmed there at the top, it appears to me. Not the top, but the top of the bottom. The top section of the bottom. Yep, there goes one right now. This is not going well, but my placement was horrible. I don't know. Just did everything wrong there. And there's a possibility that I should have changed. Okay, if I had put this guy, this Edrin, I don't know. It's hard to say. Edrin is good where he is because he can hit what the other guy, Farron, is fighting, which is also not good where he is. Because if someone else were there, then they could be fighting the stuff behind. It's a problem. I may as well take this opportunity to pick her up. Well, no sense in it. I'll leave her there. Now, we've got all of these guys up there, and that'll take forever. So, what we can do is we can pick up the dwarf, and we can pick up Arrogance. And then, actually, now that we have it like this, we can actually pick her up and pick him up. Put him down over there where he can hit those guys, and then put Arrogance behind, because we don't want all three of them going with Arrogance by himself. So we can put Ethan over there beside and behind Livian. Then you can hit them, can help out with that situation a little bit until we have one of them dead, and then we can release them and get arrogance to finish off the rest of them. Okay, so this Livian fight is going to take a while. I'm afraid all by herself over there. But I can stick arrogance here. And then put him here. We can start beating on him as well. Cody says, my sleep schedule is very weird. My body doesn't allow me to sleep through the night, so it's kind of perfect. I'll wake up at reset most nights for like an hour and then fall back to sleep. My sleep schedule is also weird. I wake up basically when early in the morning. It doesn't matter really when I go to bed. I always wake up early. Very frustrating. I can go to sleep at 4 in the morning and I'm still going to wake up at 7. That's not normal. We killed one of those off, and so now we can undeploy Living, and they can move forward and be destroyed by that arrogance, whatever his name is. And this guy. Dill says my dogs make sure to get up at the same time every morning. That's unfortunate. So alright, we cleared the level again, but not sufficiently because we let folks through. So we got 567 XP potions, 780 gold coins, 10 insignia melee attack 3s, 10 insignia melee attack 2s, and 10 insignia melee attack 1s for that. And the question is, what was I doing it for? I'm sure that I was trying to get some parts for somebody. Who knows who? Or maybe I was just showing you guys. I don't know. No idea. Let's head out of there. I know that. I mean, one way to find out was go to the promotion and see if anybody can use any of this stuff. Maybe it was for her. Maybe I was trying to promote her. I don't know. Cody says, yeah, I'll wake up at 2:30-ish. 2:33-ish. Stay up for an hour or so, then sleep for a couple more hours, then repeat. Stuff. Dill says, hey, Kip, did you do Monkey versus Goblins? But I did do it one night. I think it was the night before last. And they weren't all open yet. It was just the first 2. And I gotta tell you, it is not super easy with the mouse and keyboard situation. But, did okay, I think. Not wonderful. Let's go see. I couldn't do the challenge mode. It said I had to, I don't know, something. It wouldn't let me do that. But let's see. Let's see if we can do it. So it looks like I did. Okay, I see. I must have done the first 2, and the third one wasn't opened yet. Let's try it. I think there was something you're not supposed to hit certain ones. Yeah, okay. Don't hit bombs. Well, you know, I'll probably hit some bombs. We'll see. If I hit anything, in all honesty. Boy, it is not great. Yeah, I already missed one, you know? It's not great. It's 2. 3. No, 2. Ah. For some reason I thought he was wrong. Then I just, oh, this is just terrible. Everything's gone bad. Hit him occasionally. That's what the That's what the comeuppance of this is. Terrible. Terrible. 430. Let's try that again. Well, I guess we'll go on. Goblins are getting faster. Listen, guys, my mouse can only accomplish so much here. And my brain too. My brain is equally useless. Alright, no bombs, faster goblins. Okay, go for it, sure. Should have got the fancy guy worth a little more, I think. Ah, failed. Such failure. Trying to, focus on the gestures, but yeah, it's tough. Cody says, I've completed all the challenges already. Dill says it does look pretty hard with the mouse. Yeah, you should try it. It's a whole thing. And if I had an actual mouse or a mouse pad, it might help. But I'm using like a corkboard as my mouse pad, so it's definitely not great. It doesn't have the best movement. Alright, so now you have to take 5 hits to hit the Goblin King. So it looks like the fancier they are, the more they give you. Don't hit the bombs still. I doubt I'll do very well with this. 5 times, huh? Yeah, if you can get to the mouse over to the guy and it's not, clicking isn't so bad. It's just the getting it over there and not so easy. Bill says it's so easy on a tablet. You can use all of your fingers. Yeah, I've got just one finger that I can use here. One finger and crappy mouse pad. It's good. All right, well we got them all anyway. Did all the things. Yeah, it looks like we have something, a prize here somewhere, a reward, but I don't know how. Maybe I have to go to challenge mode to see it. Defeat goblins to score points. All goblins will appear. It takes 5 hits to defeat the Goblin King. One hit. Watch out for bombs. It's only a 1 tip because it's, common sense. So come on, guys. Yeah, I bet on a phone would definitely go much smoother. And if I set my mouse to where it was faster, that would probably also help. But, it's not that important. Probably need to do it to get some credit for something, but otherwise... Alright, so, you don't... Oh, there it is, quest, right there. If only I could read. Alright, clear normal stage 3, and you get 5 ancient summoning crystal shards and 200 mithril. Stage 4 gives you 5 ancient summoning crystal shards and 200 mithril. Stage 5 gives you 200 mithril and 1 rare summoning crystal, which is nice. Score 780 points in challenge mode, and you get 200 mithril and 5 ancient summoning crystal shards. Well, there's a few more things. Score 850 points, 915. Eliminate 300 goblin rogues, goblin jesters, and eliminate 15 goblin kings. Score 1,000 points without hitting any bombs. Okay. I could try for some of that. I mean, some of it is a gimme. Eventually, you will eliminate 300 goblin rogues, goblin jesters, for instance. It's not too big of an ask. The rewards are nice, says Cody. I agree. It looks like this is worth doing a little more, probably. Start the challenge. We'll see. Can I manage to get any of these things done? Maybe. This is tough. Can't quite get there, you know? $870, not good enough. I mean, it's good enough for something. We get 850 points, and so we get another 200 mithril and another ancient summoning crystal shards times 5. It's not bad. I'm sure I could probably... Well, I may as well try again, because we still have the eliminate 300 goblin rogues, and goblin jesters, and eliminate goblin kings, which we're very close to. So let's go ahead and do this again. Goblin Kings should be done, I think, for the 15. They certainly are now. If they weren't then. Alright, almost made the 1,000. Alright, so we've got all but the 1,000 done. So we got 950 points, gives us an ancient summoning crystal, which is nice. 300 goblin rogues or goblin jesters gives us 400 mithril and 10 gear recasting hammer shards, also nice. I've never used one of those yet, but I'm sure they're cool. Eliminate 15 goblin kings gives us 400 mithril and 20 gear recasting hammer shards. Cody says one off. Yes. I guess I'll try to see if I can get that 1,000. See if my hand will do the thing. It's almost like I should go for the biggest guy on the board, because once I get to it, the clicking is not the problem. It's the movement to get over there. And so if I just concentrate, perhaps mostly on getting those and trying to get there in time, then, like I said, the clicking isn't an issue. I might get these occasionally, but primarily looking for the bigger loot, you know? I don't know. Maybe it was better just go for all of them. Hard to say. 880. No bueno. Alright, enough of that for the moment. Let's go claim clear normal stage 5 in Monkey vs. Goblin. Get us 100 candy canes. There's only actually a few more things on that list to do. And we have another 5 days for it. Let's go do a summon, because we'll get multiple daily rewards for that. First, stop in here to check on anything cool. Nothing cool. Now, back to this. We actually have something in the heart of the planet. Buttercream mushroom and jumbo spinach. And send that back out for some attempt at some birch sapling. Alright, birch sap. Something like that. Now what was I doing? Feel like I had a goal there. Already lost it. Ah, summoning. Yes, that's what I was doing. Summoning. Let's pull up something here. Ah, it's Camille, the 3-star healer watcher. Camille is ever the sight for sore eyes. Channeling the power of the holy light, she'll catch you up in no time. So cool. Got that one knocked out, which completed a quest. Form 1 summon. And for that, you get 2 lucky knaps and 2 4-star psychic power shards. Alright, got it. Did it. Otherwise, I can go over to storage and put together an ancient crystal shard. Ancient summoning crystal, rather. Put the shards together and make a crystal. I think that's the only thing I have. Oh, wait. There's also a recasting hammer to get it together. There we go. 1 gear recasting hammer put together. Cody says, I've got 72 blue shards to pull tomorrow for 1+1, and I'm like 50 into pity, hoping to hit early. Well, that would be good for you. I have no idea. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to the right screen here. Summon. Go to summon. It looks like I have 45 of the blue crystals and 2,896 of the diamonds. And as to pity, there's some way to find that out, but I apparently am not clicking the right button. Somewhere. Details? Maybe. Yeah, details. Okay. We have here. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we're very, very close to where we pulled her, which was page 4. So that would be 9 pulls in. That's not really very likely to occur in my opinion, but I also have a good number of heroes that I can probably trade in for diamonds. I would suspect, I don't really know, I could do, redo this rarity thing. It's weird whenever you have favorites. Yeah, it just wants to put those at the top regardless. Which is kind of an issue, because it's hard to see if you have duplicates or not. And there's this OLED thing where I need to check and see if any of these guys need to be awakened, so that I don't accidentally sell things I don't want to sell. That would be a shame. Probably, like... Okay. It looks like none of them need to be awakened, so there's that. I'm in no danger. And so then I can go here and go to sell, and then I think that, okay, it says duplicate heroes are arranged together on this page. Hopefully that's correct. I've never been confident of that. One thing is, like, she is, this Brienne here is not locked. And so I must at some point have unlocked her accidentally. And then these other guys, okay. So I think this is AIM, or A, rather, I, it's I think it's I. And so these are duplicates, because she's fully awakened. And so we have Hollow right above, I think. Make sure there's nothing else going on here. I think I just sell these guys, right? What is this? What we get? Oh, we get Epic Awakening tokens. What is... Oh, that's crazy. Obtained from missing epic heroes. This missing is for use in the Awakening shop. I've wondered how to get those. So now I know. I sell epic guys to get Awakening tokens. Cool. Alright, now, very carefully continue to examine these guys and see if any of them are guys that I can sell or not, because we would want to decrease the amount of stuff that we have before summoning more guys. So the blue ones sell for gems, and I don't want to sell that one because you can use her to make... You know what I do though, because I already have light lock, so I don't need her, and I don't think that they're needed for anything else that I can think of. Don't think so. Now him, he's for making somebody, and I don't know who. I guess she is too. I don't know who these guys make, so I'll keep them. And then we have this guy, whatever he's all about, and that's another fusible one. Alright, this is going swell so far, I think. He is fusible, so we've got one of them that's leveled a bit and one of them that is a fusible guy. Welcome back, Dill. Oh, involved in an auto battle. Well, why is he involved in an auto battle, I wonder? It's interesting. It's alright. I didn't even know I'd used him for anything ever. These guys can all be fused for things, so that must be why I kept them. I have no idea why this one's locked, and the others aren't. Dill says those 1+1s are hard to resist. This guy can go. That one can be fused, so I better keep him. Looks like we have... We could get rid of some of these greens, but I think we need to use them to level up other people. So I think this looks sufficient to sell. 300 Epic Awakening tokens and 120 diamonds, and clear up 7 spaces in the heroes page. So that seems fair. Let's do it. Yes, we want to do this, I think. Alright, now we have some of these Awakening tokens that we always wondered how to get. So, if I go here, then I can go somewhere, maybe here, maybe not, maybe here, and look and see what kind of cool stuff there is. Do I want to leave it? Oh, these are those keys. I don't know exactly what they're for, but if they exist, people talk about them sometimes. So, it looks like there are different currencies here. There's these ones, which are legendary, and these ones, which are epic. So we have epic awakening tokens and legendary awakening tokens. Used different things. What's this? Cellcat Soulstone. Okay. So that's specifically for awakening someone named Cellcat. I don't have any of these people. Jonkar, Tazira, and Cellcat. Alright, cool. Mystery Demons. Ooh. Arrogance Soulstone. I do have Arrogance. That's exciting. I don't have enough things to blow up to get him, but that is good to know. I wonder what he does when he's awakened. He does... I've looked at his thing before, his awakening, but I've forgotten what it is. I'm very interested in that. Do those change, I wonder, or are they the same all the time? I bet they change. It's a shame. If so, let's Let's just look and see, though. Awaken and what happens. Yeah. When in Berserker stance, each basic attack launched restores 5 hit points. I wouldn't be sad about it. Crit damage plus 15, deals 15% increased damage to targets inflicted with burning. That's gonna be great. Awakening 3, is gonna be great. Rage regen plus 2, and then on Awaken 5, when entering Berserker stance, immediately receives the maximum attack speed talent bonus. Cool. First 5 attacks in Berserker stance deal 100% extra damage. Dang, so double XP for the first 5 attacks. Very nice. Something to keep in mind for later. Alright. Well, in that case, let's see real quick if I have any more XP. I really don't. 3,742 is quite low. I'll check here real quick. Gives us another 1,650 coins, 1,400 XP, potions, 3 stamina, 2 mithril, and 1 chest, which contains 2 insignia of parchment trees. Nice. Alright. Okay, well, in that case, I think I'm gonna have to take a break and go do the socialization thing, and then probably, and actually definitely be back later to do the dragon fight, if nothing else. Before I run off, though, I want to come and check and see, you know, if anybody else has done it yet. It looks like somebody has. Who was it? It was Bugajoa. Bugajoa, if you're in Attack at Nightmare 2, looks like. He is the only one who has. So he's got Sun Wukong, or whatever his name is, topping his DPS by a good bit. He's beating the dragon by almost twice. The dragon, I think that's called Ajax, right? And that's crazy DPS. Normally, the dragon is. So Sun Wukong is definitely pulled ahead by quite a lot. Cody says, alright, peace guys, I'll probably be sleeping by next stream, but I'll be looking forward to the next one. Awesome. Well, if you're asleep, then have a happy new year, because, you know, the time I see you again, it will be next year. Alright, in the meanwhile, though, I'm going to get off of here, and hopefully I will see you all later. I had a pleasure streaming with you all. And yes, if I don't see you later, Happy New Year. Otherwise, I mean, I'll be back on tonight. But if you're not following me, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see when I go live. For now, I'm going to take off, probably eat some food, and you know, talk with folks and whatnot like that. But for now, have a good time.